whatever you want to say. Hello, my name is Solo Project, and welcome to my channel. Solo Project. It's 2025. Let's set some intentions together. First, let's head back to last month, to the peak of Athens. In December 2024, I turned 30 years old. Hold for applause. Thank you so much. That's sweet. It was spent beautifully with my girlfriend in Athens, Greece. It's hard not to look forward and backwards intensely when you hit a milestone age. Isn't that right? You really gotta talk more for this to work. Come on. Okay. So after hiking to the top of the city, we both wrote in this notebook our intentions for 2025. We drank coffee and talked about our wishes and our hopes and our dreams. And today I'm going to share mine. What better way to start this channel anew? Enjoy as I set out my intentions for 2025 to you. I wonder if you can hear the washing machine. It only felt right to start with this one. I first started making YouTube videos when I was 11 or 12. Countless channels and countless gimmicks. Sketch shows, sitcoms, cover songs, dramatic short films, character studies, vlogs, cooking recipes, abstract video collages, Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan edits. I could go on. I mean it. Much of my teenage life was consumed with this idea that I would become a famous full-time YouTuber. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that silly thought left me in my 20s. However, as my 30s approached, I was very confused to realize that the idea of YouTube was creeping back into my mind. I set out my intentions to you, a video every fortnight in 2025. Why not, huh? And I probably won't even do it. But here's for trying, huh? Here's for trying. I was born in Cyprus to a Cypriot mother and an English father, and I've spent the majority of my life living in England. I feel very strange talking about the Greek language. I love Greek, but I am very scared of it. It sounds embarrassing, but Cyprus does mean a lot to me. You see, when I was younger, my Greek was much better. Like anything, without practice, things weaken, and my Greek has definitely weakened. I still feel pretty comfortable understanding people speaking Greek, but when it comes to me speaking it, it's a very different story. In 2025, I want to try and get Greek lessons because I need some more confidence when it comes to speaking Greek. You see, for most of my 20s, this was something I felt too shameful to do. It was something that I felt like I shouldn't need help with, something that I should just inherently be good at. And with that intention that I find somewhat awkward to talk about, let's head to the next one. get back into the kitchen. Just, like, was it worth it? Was it worth it? You know, it's a nice shot. Good. Good God, let's try and not fall. Okay, here we go. Turn off the mic. Shame is a weird thing, and it's weird to talk about. Phrases like, I have to do this thing, or I have failed if I don't do this, or I've failed to have not already done this. You see, as a teenager I did engage in a lot of self-hating, shameful self-talk. I'm happy to engage with this kind of thinking less, but it still comes out, especially as a way to self-motivate. And the more that I've thought about it, the less I'm pleased. I recently watched this YouTube video by Savannah Brown. It was called Healed My Shame, Became an Orb. I was watching it right here and I cried like a little baby. Here's to less shame in 2025 and using it less as a driving force to getting things done. Because it's dumb. So silly, the way we talk to ourselves. So silly. And when you talk about it out loud, it makes no sense. I hope to look back and think of shame as an emotion I felt most strongly in my teenage years, then followed by my 20s. And that, in my 30s, I engaged with it minimally. I didn't say the word right there. Let's try not feel shame. Minimal. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Minimally. There we go. See? Doesn't matter. In 2024, I soft-launched my record label, Magical Majesty. And I'm not going to say it was completely fruitless, you know. I did some songwriting, song share, circle type things. However, nothing was, released. In fact, 2024 in general was quite a quiet year for me creatively. I don't have too much to show for my creative labor. Perhaps it was some kind of creative fallow year. Which is fine, I guess. But you see, in 2020 to 2021, I released over 100 songs. In 2022, I released an album and headlined some shows. In 2023, I directed a feature-length movie. And in 2024, I don't really know. And look, none of those things I said before were, kind of successful in how most people would describe success. Even if we're not talking commercially, artistically, I'm not sure. The movie was probably the stupidest thing ever put on screen. But 2024 was the year Magical Majesty was formed, to where the idea sprouted. But 2025, that's the year where Magical Majesty will begin its ascent, its life. I don't really know what this analogy is. Am I talking about, am I imagining it like a flower? I'm not too sure. So 2025, that is the year where the record label will become a home for creative endeavors I partake in. A home for things I make and maybe others. My intention, release an album and release a zine and sign another artist. Consider this a part 2 to the last one. Magical Majesty is my ode to all things creative. It's not that catchy a statement piece. I don't want Magical Majesty to just be a kind of record label, well, pseudo record label for music I release. I want it to be a place that can house all my ideas and maybe ideas of friends too. So in 2025, I want to create the website themagicalmajesty.com or .co. I think it's .co.uk. Actually, I don't know. It will all become apparent during the year. I want a place where I can experiment, and part of that is that I've always wanted to interview and talk to creative friends about the stuff they've made, and maybe even talk to people that I'm deeply inspired by, and find out about their creative process and just talk to them. And so I think the website could be a place where I do those sort of little articles and think pieces, and I don't know yet. All I know is that my intention is that in 2025, themagicalmajesty.com or .co.uk will be out in the world, and I don't know exactly what that'll be yet, but that's kind of exciting. I sing songs sometimes. For years I did this alone, to a microphone, on the internet. Eventually though I did fall in love with singing on stage, but it still does take a lot out of me. In 2022 I returned to the stage for the first time in 1,140 days. And then in 2023 I played 2 more headline shows, but 2024 saw me retreat again. Am I out of frame? My intention in 2025. Why not try and match the last 2 years I played shows? So in 2025 I set out to play 3 shows. 3 shows. Let's see, huh? Could happen. Okay, I get a little bit embarrassed talking about this, but meditation is very important to me, and I won't lie, I don't like to imagine what my life would be like if I hadn't started doing it, and if I didn't embrace it as a practice. Meditation is a genuine lifeline, and when I'm doing it regularly, I like myself more. And I like other people more, and I like everything more, and I find things less stressful. In 2024, I nearly meditated every day. I was doing so well. You would have been so proud. But I kind of gave up. Not entirely, but winter came, and it gets cold, and also you start thinking maybe you're not using your time right, and you start not being bothered to do it. And maybe it was a placebo, but I started to notice that I wasn't liking things as much because I wasn't meditating daily, and I wasn't taking that seriously. And so I set my intention to you. In 2025, I'll meditate every day. I'll try. And let's see if this time we do it. So far, so well, huh? So far it's going... it's happened so far. On to the next one. Okay, this is the big one. This is probably the scariest one I'm talking about. Me and Lottie will soon be leaving this beautiful flat that we have been in for a while. And in doing so, we'll be moving into a small little house. It's a big step. That's right, everyone. Move into the burbs. I think this will be the biggest change in 2025. And when it comes to intentions, it's simple. My intention is that we build a home together and start this strange ride of having a house and all that entails. Now, if I'm making videos, then I'm assuming you'll see it in the future, which is fun and exciting. But for now, it's pretty scary. But I have high hopes. I'm pretty excited. Wish us luck. Wish us luck. It's gonna be good. Done. I hope by shouting these intentions into the void, and you all watching manifest them into being. What do you think? Just crickets. Thank you for joining me today in what was probably a clunky video. I hope to see you more this year. And don't worry, in 2 weeks, I repeat 2 weeks, come back and you'll be able to see me rank and review all of 2024. That sounds pretty exciting. I think so anyway. My name has been Solo Project. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. I don't know what this was. Hopefully it's fine.